Hello there guys, how's it going? My name's Dave, DLC Dave, and welcome back to episode 11, I believe it is, of Marching On Together. We're here today, we are facing Arsenal away from home at the Emirates. Big, tough game I've picked for this one. We're into end of October now, so it's been some time, and how's it going, you might be wondering? It's been going pretty well, I would say. After that opening day victory against Brighton. We actually followed that up with a 1-1 draw at home to Man City. Much better than I was expecting, if I'm going to be honest. Kennedy took the lead for us just after half time, and but Yathine Brahimi, I'm going to say, got the goal for them. They were the better side. They probably deserved to win, I'm going to be honest, but they're Man City. They go into. I mean, the lad that scored, how much did he cost? I wonder. Actually, that's much less than I was expecting to see, but they still have a fantastic, 162 million spent this year. Like Alexis Sanchez went to them on a free actually. Eric Dyer, Raheem, Aaron, someone I don't recognise. I think he actually is a left back. I looked at earlier. Yes, he's a left back. So if you're looking for a good left back, you know, he starts off at Espanyol, worth checking out. 21 years old, Spanish. And also signed Casemiro for potentially £73 million. So I think we did very well to get a draw out of them. We then followed up with a 2-1 victory against Rochdale. It went to extra time in the end, not the best result for us. We actually went behind and had to bring on uh, Patrick Roberts and Assam Malonga to make that impact. We did rotate quite a lot, and perhaps a little too much, but in the end we got through it. I don't value the competition this season, and I don't wish to go too far in it. And as you'll see later on, we did actually go out in the next round. We did follow that up though with a fantastic 3-0 away win against Crystal Palace. Alioski, Højbjerg, and Lemos getting on the score sheet, and it's a cracking performance this one. And then a surprise result really. We lost 3-1 at home to Wolves. Um, really, we were actually probably the better side in this game. Kalua got his first goal for the club to take the lead for us. Then they scored two world-class goals, to be honest. Barry Douglas with a fantastic free kick and Cavallera with a curling effort into the top corner. And yeah, that put them in the lead, and then we pushed on a little bit, and Alfred and Dye caught us out. And yeah, we lost that game 3-1, unfortunately. We then drew 1-1 away at Leicester. Not a bad result. I'll never complain about a draw away from home, particularly in the Premier League because it's so difficult. We went one goal down to Daniel Amati, but pulled it back with Britta Sambalonga. We then rotated heavily again, and again, despite me bringing on Patrick Roberts and a couple others, we couldn't quite bring it back properly. They scored, and Andy Lonergan is. I decided after that game that he is not good enough to be a starter for us or to be involved with us really. Um, I do want to strengthen the goalkeeping position, and I may do that in January. But we did follow that with a really good 3-1 win against Watford. We went behind early doors to Carlison, but Patrick Roberts, Kamaru, and Kennedy getting the goals. Two late goals really to seal the win, and I was really pleased with that because I was worried that we were going to start a little sequence of results that weren't great, but we'd be able to kick out of that. Went to Liverpool and we got fairly convincingly beat really. Um, we did get a goal back over Sambalonga at the end, but they were much better than us, as you'd expect, to be honest. But the last victory, or the last game in this sequence of results, was a fantastic victory, home to Tottenham. And Tottenham are a very good team, obviously. And we got a late-ish winner with Kamar Roof. Now, we are at the Emirates today. I don't expect anything but a heavy defeat. So, that all being said, let's show you the team. So, guys, the team I've gone for today is Veldveld in goal, Norton, Janssen, Lemos, and Garbett at the back, Vieira and Højbjerg in the middle, Kennedy, Roberts, and Alioski, and Assombalonga up front. Now, a quick word on how the squad is going. Obviously, the performance has been going well. I'll show you just where we are in the league very quickly. We are in 8th place with 14 points. We're 7 points clear of the relegation zone. That's all I'm bothered about at the moment, and we're actually looking really good. A key part of that is Patrick Roberts, he's been an absolute sensation for us. 7.65 so far. 3 goals he scored from that attacking midfield position. He's pushed Saiz out of the team, I'm being completely honest. Alioski's also done well. Sombolonga's done well, but also Kamar Roof has done well, chipping in with goals at key times, like that game against Tottenham. And Højbjerg is played very well. Vieira's played very well, and Vieira is somebody who's playing, in my opinion, beyond his capabilities. To me, he looks a decent player on paper, but he is not, in my opinion, a 7.36 average rating in the Premier League good. So it may be something that, you know, it may have maybe a move on, maybe on the cards for him, because if someone comes in with a bid close to his value, I will have to seriously consider that. Because I think we could get a better player for less. So that's something that just in the back of my mind. And yeah, so we're going to get into the game today. We're playing against Arsenal, a Sanchez-less Arsenal, as you might say, because obviously he's gone to Man City. Okay, guys, so looking at their team, so Lacazette and Icardi up front, looks like they've changed things around quite a bit. Gelson Martins, that is, Hakim Ziyech from Ajax, Jorrit Hendricks is in that team as well. So quite a distinct move around, and I think I actually did notice in the pre-match was that they actually changed managers. I don't know whether Wenger's been sacked or he resigned or whatever, but it's Leonardo Jardim. I think he's the current Monaco manager, is taking charge. Right then, guys. So here we are. We're at Wembley. Not Wembley, of course we're not at Wembley. We're at the Emirates, mini Wembley, you might say. And we're kicking off, shooting from right to left in our usual all white kit. A very early highlight is developed here. Alioski has the ball. He finds Asambalonga. He's in space in the box, and that's a really big chance. Probably should have done better with that. Asambalonga. He's been good for us so far. He's looked a real threat. His ability on the ball to drift past players and put shots away is catching people out, and I hope it does continue because we definitely need it. This heart's continuing. I don't think anything's going to come of it. That's why I've just been rushing over it a little. Yep, and there it goes. Right, another highlight going on here. Still only a few minutes into the game. Played up towards Lacazette. He knocks it down, and now is that Ziyech? I'm going to say Ziyech. Has it. Lacazette plays it on to Welbeck, who turns and puts it in, and Icardi there puts the ball into the back of the net. Not the best start, yeah. So looking at it now, so what happens here? Ziyech plays it forward to Lacazette. He lays it off. Oh no, he didn't. He got a little bit lucky for it to come back to him. And Welbeck now turns and swivels and puts the ball across. And Cardi just ran off. Who was that, number 4? Lemos. Not the best defending from him. He just ran off the blind side of him and stuck it away very comfortably. As I say, I don't expect to get anything from places like this. I just thought this would be an interesting game to show you. It's around the point when I would have wanted to stop anyway. We do have a game after this at home to Burnley, which obviously we may have gotten points against, but who can predict what's going on? I didn't think we'd beat Spurs at all, so you never know. Sombalonga is trying to go forward again, but Ziyech recovers it, and Icardi has it. We do tackle him now, and the keeper can clear. Is that to anyone? Sombalonga knocks it down. Okay, Roberts has it. He's our star man. We need him to perform for us to have a slim chance at all. And actually, Højbjerg has a chance. Oh, what a finish from Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. What a finish that is from 25 yards out. And it was fairly neatly worked. We went forward into Sombalonga. He held the ball up well. And I think he cut it back to, was it Garbut? Alioski on the left-hand side. First time across to Højbjerg in space. And he took his time, set himself, and absolutely pinged it into the top corner. And wow, we are level now. Let's get in. Oh, well, I don't know. I certainly don't think. I still don't think we're going to be having a chance in this game. They've got a corner. It's free header to Mustafi, not the best marking. I don't know where. I don't know who was picking him up, but he got free. Time is ticking down towards half time, and that is a good half, boys. That is a good half. They've been better than us, obviously, but stats wise, actually, it's been fairly even. I'd say we actually had more possession, which I didn't expect. Okay, looking at the analysis, Lemos has lost the possession more than any other player. Wonder if we could maybe switch that up. Tell them I'm pleased with them because I am. I'm going to switch that up and go for. He's on a ball playing defender. Can I? I want to change his passing to pass it shortly. He's doing more risky passes. So if we make it shorter, he's still down to make more risky passes because that's what a ball playing defender does. But if those passes are a bit shorter rather than going more direct, then maybe that will help him keep the ball a little bit more. It's only an idea, may not work out. Right, a highlight here early on in the second half. Piatti must be someone who's come on. Hendricks puts it wide. I don't think there's too much danger there. We're forcing him wide, but there's another highlight going on here. Piatti on it. Ziyech puts it across, and Welbeck hits the underside of the bar, and we get away with one there. Arsenal flying at the traps really at the start of the second half. And I think it's time to make a change. Kennedy's going to come off. I'm going to bring on. It's either Kalua or Roof. I'm going to be on Kalua. He has impressed me so far this season. If Sambalanga doesn't improve, I'll likely make a change and put Roof up top. I say he's been a pretty bit of a live wire when he's come on for us in games this season. But Piatti now has a corner. It's delivered in, and the card is completely free. I don't understand what's going on from our corners. We're not picking up, it seems. And they are keeping the ball. Like I said, has it. He's got Akari absolutely on his own, and he should have scored. I am concerned that we are really just going to concede soon from one of these set pieces. And Piatti has it. He's allowed to run a long way. He can get the ball across, I assume. And there is well, I assumed it's going to be a goal. They've hit the post, and we are really struggling. I'm not sure what we can change. I'm going to do some opposition instructions, I think. I don't normally do this, but let's see. Can I ask my assistant to set them? I don't know if apply advice. Okay. Let's see if that makes a difference. Try and get a bit closer to some of the players. I'm also going to make that change I mentioned and bring on Roof for Asombalonga. Confirm those changes. It's an hour being played. Asombalonga's been decent. He had one big chance at the start of the game, but still, another corner. Now, let's have a look how. So, actually, looks like we're going to deal with this one. Koscielny is free again. Jensen should be picking him up. We do clear this corner, but Lacazette can knock it down to Bellerin. He now finds Piatti. He's made a big difference since he's come on. But we deal with that, and Norton can potentially find a way out. Roberts has it. Yeah, he tried to find Kamara Roof there, but did not do the best job. And now Piatti has it. He has made a big difference. But Vieira does well with it. I'm not sure where this highlight's going. Roof now. Can he get a shot away? He does. It's a decent effort from him. Bit of a breakaway. Didn't have many options, so he had to take the shot on. And we're heading now into the last 15 minutes. Somehow we are level. I don't really know how, if I'm being honest. We've been much they've been much better, I think, in the second half than they were in the first. Robert's not having the best game, but I really don't want to take him off. But he is not having a good game. Said does have moments of quality in him. So we're going to make that change for the last 10. Hopefully it doesn't cost us at all. Actually, we have a throw in here. Norton's going to take it. He's going to do a long one. He played it on short to Højbjerg, and he just about keep hold of it, I think. We win a free kick here. Who's going to take this? Lemos is going to take it. Eventually. Okay, there he goes. He plays it back to short to Vieira. We can't lose it, guys. Do not lose this ball. Don't lose it, guys. Please don't lose the ball. I don't know why we played that short like that. It's just inviting pressure. Højbjerg, we do have the ball though, but we give it away. What was that highlight for then? The whole highlight was just okay. But it looks like, guys, we're going to come away from the Emirates, and we do with a 1-1 draw, and I am absolutely delighted with that. I think we got fortunate a couple of times. They hit the post, they had good chances, but we did brilliantly there. We got a goal, and we held on, really. We should have done better from corners, but I think after we changed to the changed opposition instructions a little bit, they didn't do a whole lot. So that leaves us now with 9 games played in a very comfortable 8th place. 15 points have been gathered, and yeah, I'm very, very pleased. Very pleased. So the next game you'll see from me and the boys, maybe one about December time. I think he may be QPR Everton around that time, just before Christmas. Yeah, just something around then. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. Follow me on Twitter, of course, at DLCDave1. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.